There's a cookie in my sound hole. If you don't know what a sound hole is, it's not another word for mouth or ear. That's a sound hole. There's a cookie in there. If you're wondering how that happened, take a seat. Stay a while. I was on my way to jazz class, and I was hungry, and I decided to do something about it. I don't know why I decided to do something about it, but I ran over to the vending machine, and I'm a really slow eater, so I have kind of a rule. If it looks like I could eat it in under 10 minutes, me being a really slow eater, then I shouldn't pay more than like $2 for it. So I was looking at everything, $5, $6, $7. No, so what's $2 in there? Oreos. Oreos at 10 in the morning. Great. Now, I don't think they were worth $2. In fact, I think I should be compensated. But anyway, took it, ran to the stage. I was late, but who cares? It's jazz. Everyone was warming up, but we were about to play a song, so I ended up having to share music with the piano player because there wasn't guitar music for this, and I didn't want to like eat I feel like that's like rude to be like right next to someone. I really shouldn't even be eating in class, but I was hungry, so I waited for a little while, and then I finally got a break. Everyone was getting their workbooks for their instruments, and I was like, yes, I can finally eat. I'm so hungry. So I started to open it up, and then I realized I need to go get a stand. I need to go get a chair. It's a whole separate thing. I'm playing the guitar music now. And I had a cookie in one hand, and my purse in that same hand, and my guitar in the other hand, and I needed to go get a chair, so I grabbed it with my foot. My teacher came over with the book, and I guess part of my brain just went numb and thought, why are we applying so much pressure with these two fingers? There's nothing here. So I just let go with the guitar in my hand, went to grab the book, and realized I had a cookie in my hand at some point. And I was, did I finish it? Did I put it back in the package? And then I heard some rattling, and I realized it was in the guitar. And I mean, what was I supposed to do about it? We were halfway through class, but I didn't want to, like, start getting, you know how hard it is to get a pick out. You know, you gotta, like, that up and down motion. So that in front of the class, and what are you doing? I'm trying to get a cookie out of my sound hole. I wasn't gonna do that, so now there's a cookie in there. I came home and I told my dad, and I said, this is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done. And most of the time he's like, nah, this isn't one of the dumbest things you've ever done. But this time he said, well, it's in your top 3. At least it wasn't soup. At least it wasn't soup. Please, somebody out there, tell me this is happening, or something like this is happening to you. Please, someone, even if it isn't true, tell me you've made a gourmet meal. That would make me feel so much better. This is what I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes. That's wishful thinking. 10 minutes or so doing. Hopefully it hasn't opened up. You know what the center of an Oreo looks like, and well, you know, in the guitar, yeah. Sounds like fun.